welcome to Christie's Stampin' Spot. I have a super cute and quick, fabulous card. So if you're thinking about now starting to make your Christmas cards, I'm going to show you about our fabulous note cards. So it's a super easy and quick but fabulous project. So I'm actually going to even pull up my cut and emboss machine. So let me go ahead and switch you guys down. Transition off. Here we go. Okay, awesome. So this is the card that we're going to make today. And this is with the fabulous In Pines bundle. So this is in our August to December 2020 mini catalog. And the bundle is these gorgeous pine trees. Look at these gorgeous trees. So they have a bunch of different, these little ones. We're actually going to use this one today and this one today. And they can also add kind of that watercolor look. So if you wanted to do just having the fabulous outside, or if you want to have the inside with it, or just the outside or just the inside. We're actually going to just use the outline today, but we have a couple of different size trees, which is pretty awesome, right? I really love the variety. And what's really great about this bundle specifically is that it's so versatile, because you can use it for Christmas cards or thinking of you, birthdays, masculine cards. Like, it's a gorgeous set. So I made a couple of different versions of the note cards. Now this is with the very vanilla note card that we have. And for this one, I use Mick Macron to stamp my trees. And then this is a piece of that Gilded Autumn DSP, which is quite pretty, underneath. And then this, of course, is cut out with the dies. And then I gave it the season's greetings. And then again, I don't know if you can see the texture. I actually ran the note card front and my oval here through my with my subtle 3D embossing folder, which I super duper love, right? That's pretty awesome. So the what's fun about these dies is we have a couple of landscape dies, which are really awesome. And then they have the ones that will cut out the images. And then these two here will cut out a tree that looks, here's the big one. So it cuts out the tree. But the one that we're going to use today is this one. And you can tell I still have a little piece of my, little piece of the white from there. This one, and this one is what I use to make this in the oval so that you can see through it. Not pretty? So that's actually the one of these dies we're going to use today. Like I showed you, that was the very vanilla, and then here is a thinking of you that I'd made with just basic black. So this is just the Whisper White note card with a piece of thick Whisper White to cut my tree out of, and then this is just basic black with a scallop. So I've used the other die set that I'm using is the layering ovals, which I totally love. It's a huge set. How many layers? I don't remember how many. 15 ovals, and it's regular and scalloped. And that's how I got the oval and then the scalloped oval. It's a day layer, which is super awesome. And I'm going to show you, I was really excited that when I made these, I can actually fit the oval that we're going to use. I think it's like 2 1/8, 2 3/8, I think is the width of this. The die actually fits on the inside, so we can actually cut it at the same time, which is pretty awesome. Now I've been using it with my regular platform, but I'm going to pull out our magnetic plate and show you our new magnetic plate, how we do that. So that's what we're going to do first, is the die cutting. So this is a super simple project. I've already cut out my piece. We're going to make this one right here today. I've already cut out my piece of foil. You guys can find that we have a red and green foil pack in the new the August to December mini catalog, and I actually cut 2 of them when I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the shiny or if I was gonna like the one that actually had been ran through with the subtles embossing folder, and I decided I really like the shiny, which is unusual because I usually love anything through the subtle embossing folder. But I think for the green foil, I liked it shiny. So So I've already cut that out, and that's with the scallop, but I'm going to show you guys how to cut out your tree. We're going to do that first, and I'm going to do that first so I can put all of the stamps stuff aside and pull out my machine. So I know you guys have probably seen a bunch of people with their new embossing machine. So this is the Stampin' Up! New cut and emboss. This is the standard cut and emboss machine. She is so pretty, such a nice, so nice. Like I said, it just comes down like that. And we're actually going to make, I'm going to use some thick Whisper White. We're going to use the new magnetic plate. Now, one of the things about magnetic plate, if you're new to stamping the new, or to embossing and cutting, you might not remember our precision plate that we had with our Big Shot. And that was one of those, it's a self-healing mat that you're supposed to move your die around. And it's also better if you move your dies around too on here. But what makes the magnetic plate different than like our other magnetic plate is the magnetic plate that we had before was not a cutting plate. So this is our magnetic plate that's actually, so it has a full magnet on the back, which is pretty awesome. That means it'll stick wherever it is, but you're actually cutting on it like we did with our precision plate. So it's kind of like it combined the best parts of both of those. And so to make the sandwich for this, to use the magnetic plate, which is now available, it's separate, it's 25 bucks in my online store. You need your basic plate, which is the first one, and then I think you need your number 2, which is for the die cutting, and then you need your magnetic plate. And let me make sure I have the instructions that I've kept in little things so I can remember. Yeah, so it's number 1, number 2, and number 5, which is what the magnetic plate is number 5, and then number 3, which is the one clear plate on top of it. So I was right in my sandwich. Okay, so the magnetic plate is pretty awesome because it just really holds these. And I think it's really going to be awesome, although I did the other ones with the regular base plate. But we're going to go, I'm going to cut both of them at the same time. So this is my piece of thick Whisper White. And then this is my oval. And then I'm going to be able to put the tree right here in the middle. And because I'm using the magnetic plate, it really holds it nice. So you can kind of put where exactly you want your tree to be in your white. Like I said, this is the thick Whisper White. I can put my tree in the oval where I want it to go. So usually when we do these, I usually cut the oval out and then run it through with the die if you're going to cut something in the middle. We just happen that the tree fits really nice inside there. So now I'm just going to run it through super quick. Isn't that nice? The other one used to make noise. My Big Shot, although it was kind of old. There we go. Look, didn't move. Super fabulous. Okay, so this was with the oval, which is my outside. And then here's the inside. Oops. If you have trouble getting it up, just use your tool there. All right, so I'm going to move this aside. Put this back on where I have my handy dandy platform my hubby made for me. And then I'll put this in a little thing, and we can. So I like sometimes to do, you can sometimes run it with the die still on it. This one doesn't really have much, and this is the little die brush that actually hooks onto your pick a tool. Take a pick tool. So look at that, so nice, very nice. Oops, it does not want to come off. There we go. Muy bien. Okay, so I'm gonna put that aside. Move that out of the way. I was supposed to contain it, but I did not. I'm a messy, I think I mentioned a bunch of times, I'm kind of a messy stamper. So I've got that done. But as you, if you've been on, I already have, this project is already up on my blog, so you can download the instructions and see my list of supplies that I used and the measurements. So like you said, all I did was I cut out my piece of Whisper White with the, let me move my camera around a little bit. Get that out of the way. Okay. Fabulous, fabulous. Okay. So, and I'm just a piece of Whisper White. So we need a Whisper White note cards. And the note cards come in packs of 20. So you get 20 card bases and envelopes with the note cards. So that's quite a bit. Super awesome. Love, love, love the note cards. And they are mailable in the United States, which is pretty fabulous too. So, and it is made out of thick Whisper White. So, so you get 20 card bases and envelopes at this size, and it is the 7, I think it's 7 and 5, and so it's scored at 3.5 is where, if you were going to make your own this size. Okay, so now I wanted to make sure I get my crease where I want it, because then now we can do our stamping. So this is actually going to glue right on top of there like that. Isn't that pretty? Super shiny. And now we can do our stamping. So like I said, we're using the In the Pines, which I love, love, love. We're going to use this one right here and this one. I'm pretty sure that's that one right there, the single. And that's how we're going to make our, I do with the, oh, I said it over here, the trees on the background. So we're using Shaded Spruce, which is, I think, pretty close to the shiny green foil. Super shiny. I'll put this back with my dies. Oh, I love, love, love these dies. They're so super cute. Okay, so let's make sure I'm all in here. Okay, so we're going to do a Season's Greetings and use those. Okay, so I can start with the Season's Greetings. I'm going to put that right here on the bottom. So I'm going to use my Shaded Spruce, and I've already gotten that, and I'm just going to put this one right here at the bottom in the center, just like that. I almost feel like too far. You guys see? Just like that. Ooh, looks like it's starting to be a little fuzzy. Hopefully you guys can still see me. This is a super quick card, so hopefully I can get through it before I lose my internet. We were doing pretty good at having internet today, so I'm hoping it'll come back and be awesome. Okay, so get your stamp really nice, and I'm going to stamp it all the way to the corner, and it's about in the middle, and then just like that. And then I'm going to stamp it and stamp off. And I'm going to close this off because I'm going to stamp off the side. I want the second generation. And this way it doesn't have as much overlap. When I do it that way, I don't have as much of the overlap. So we don't want a ton of overlap because then it just looks messy. So, another way. Nice and clean. I got my little space all messed up. Not sure why I got so upset, so sorry. I jiggle this around. My laptop's all crazy. Okay. And then I'm going to use this other one. So we have a really big one. I'm using the second small one. It's a single. That way I can add just a little bit more onto my card. So I'm going to go ahead and get it full strength. I'm just going to add it just like that. And then you can take since we've already die cut this, we know what we want it to look like. Just like that. Now if you want more at the top, then you can add more. Just like that. I feel like I need a little bit more, but I think I want it second gen. So just use your, how you like the way it looks to add these trees in here as it's on the side there, like that. You can see that? Oops. And then I don't need to put one right there in the middle because this is going to go like that. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Love, love, love. Okay, so also while I have this out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp on the back my trees and my sentiment, because I like it all to match. And then I'll flip it over on the inside, and I'll do the same right here. Awesome! Isn't that pretty? And then I will do my envelope as well. So don't forget to do your envelope. I love that these have little matching envelopes, so you don't have to right there with it. Now, I like to put my sentiment over my trees, so you want to make sure you stamp off. I actually stamp off twice because I just want a light tree on there so that my green season's greetings will really show through. That. And then I'll use my season's greetings. Put that on there. Just like that. Muy bien. I like the shaded spruce. This foil is super nice. And I didn't use a lot. So you could get, when you get the, let's see if I can grab get this out of the way. So you can find the foil on, where's the foil? It's by the trees. Those fabulous triangle trees. Let's see. Actually, I need to use the thing in the back. You guys ever see the stuff in the back? It's so awesome. Okay, we go. On page 22 is the foil. There we go. Oh, right here. So you can get the 2 foil, and you get, so I think it's, you get 4 sheets, 2 red and 2 green. So you can get 2 green, so you can make a bunch of these ovals to make a bunch of cards if you were going to do a pack. And you can maybe even do red if you wanted underneath your tree. And the pines, in the pines is on, I need to use my glasses. So this has got all the stamp sets, so it's so easy to find where it is. Page 43. I totally love that. I use it all the time. Here's the okay. So here's the bundle. So it has a thinking of you and greeting, so it can totally be used for Christmas, or for thinking of you is good for birthdays or anything. And I love how you can use this for masculine or pretty much general everyone. And then here's the fabulous dies. And what's also interesting is you see this little icon here at the top. This means it can go through our minis. So that means when the mini is available, we can use all of the dies that are in this pack of dies. It goes through the mini machine, which is pretty awesome. So that's pretty cool. So that's on page 43. Okay, so now that we've stamped our greetings on our envelope and on our card, now all that's left is to glue our front on. So I'm just going to take a little bit of glue and add it to the side here. We're just going to adhere this to our die cut oval. I'm going to just glue it right here too. It's pretty green. So pretty. Love, love, love. And then, see that? That gorgeous? So pretty. It's so easy, but so pretty. And then we just need to add some dimensionals to the back. Like I said, you could emboss. Like I looked at it, but I kind of like the shiny better. And of course, the note cards fit really nice in the mini. What is it? The mini paper pumpkin boxes. So you could give a stack of these cards as a gift, also, and you just put it right there on the front. Look at that! Isn't that pretty? Super quick and super easy, right? It's just 2 layers. It's not very thick. It'd be a perfect mailable Christmas card that is still hand stamped, so it's not the same every time, but super pretty, right? Isn't that gorgeous? Love, love, love. And it's so easy to just put that on top with that. Now, you could always go super fancy. We have those fabulous, I think they're gold stars that you can actually add to this. And I used, or, you know, you can add gems. If you wanted to make it even more fancy. We have, like I said, they comes in very vanilla and whisper white. Like I said, this is with one of the gilded autumn papers. That's just with the basic black. So these are really pretty and very versatile to give and have on hand. Oh my goodness, these are, but they're so pretty. That foil just really makes it gorgeous. Love, love, love. So this is the In the Pines bundle with the note cards. So awesome. And that's it. That's it. That's super quick, super easy. Love, love, love. I, I'm going to totally make a bunch of these because they are so fabulous to have on hand. So pretty. I love that die. So awesome. So awesome. Okay. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.